Now it's official. We can officially warm up now. There it is. All right, let's do some nice big arm swings. Get those shoulders loose. Warm it up. And if you gotta shovel some snow, make sure you get those joints nice and loose before you get out there and do any of that action. Hopefully it's nice and fluffy and you can just sweep it away. That's the best kind of snow to deal with. If you have to move it, otherwise you can just enjoy its splendor. All right. Ramp it up. Make sure you have some water on hand. And I'm drinking hot water just because I didn't feel like tea or coffee, but I always like hot water on a cold day. It's like, hey, why not? You can stay hydrated that way and warm yourself up. Kind of nice. I'm going to bust into some L's. Yeah, why not? Let's do a few more of these. All right, let's warm up those legs a wee bit. Let's do some bum kickers. Squeeze those heels right up to your bums. Make a big W. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. Open it up. Here we go, ramping it up on Monday morning. All right, nice. All right, let's see, we're going to have some good cardio worked in today with some running. So make sure we get those legs nice and warmed up. A lot of lateral movement happening today for our cardio moves. Let's do a couple more. Okay, let's go ahead and plant our feet in that easy twist, side to side. Opposite hand, opposite foot. And just twist it back and forth. Don't force it. Just try to get a nice little bit of stretch in the low back and in those inner thighs. Let's do a few more. 2 more, and then let's take it out over your right foot. Just ease it on over there. Easy stretch. Hold it for just a moment. All right, let's head over to the other side. Stretch it on over here. Hold it. All right, then come on up and let's step it back. Get a nice stretch in the calf now. Reach up, big I. I for ice. Yeah, I know there's some ice out there somewhere. Reach high. Feel that nice stretch in the calf muscle. Get those calves nice and warmed up too. Let's switch sides. Do the same thing on the other side. So we can scoot around in a little bit here. Reach it up nice and high. Feel that nice stretch. Putting that heel right into the floor as you reach high. All right, and let's turn this into a Y. Let's take it back again. Stretch those hip flexors a little bit. Come down a little bit here and squeeze between your shoulder blades. There we go. Big Y for yes. I am ready for a Monday workout. Ready to turn up the heat. Turn up our own heat. Sometimes you just got to do that. All right, let's do the same thing on the other side. Step it back. Big squeeze. There we go. Reach it up. All right. Feeling that power, ready to turn it on. Let's stretch those hamstrings a little bit. So come on up and feet about shoulder width apart. Let's ease right down your shins. Feel that nice stretch. Oh, there it is. Hands out to the side. Thumbs up at the ceiling. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. And then flex. Pull yourself up. Nice and easy peasy. Step it back with your palms up. All right, exhale. Draw your belly button in and twist to the side. Hold it for just a moment. And then let's do the same thing on the other side. Palms up, step it back. Exhale and twist. All right, and then let's grab onto one of your feet and do a nice stretch in those quads. Easy stretch. Gentle pull. And let's do the same thing on the other side. Gentle little stretch. All right. And grab a sip of water, and then we're going to drop down on the floor and have our stability ball handy. Let's see. I'm not sure if we're using it first or not. Let me take a look and see. Yes, we are going to use that stability ball first. We're just going to go through our our core one time, and we'll start with our stability ball. All right, so we're going to drop right down onto the floor, all the way down, and we're actually going to do a sunbathing bug, and we're going to do it a little bit differently today. So normally when we're doing our sunbathing bug, we lie flat on the floor here. And what we're going to do is draw your belly button in. So keep your low back into the floor. And we're going to alternate which hand, opposite arm, reaching back behind you as we go. And today what we do is hold the stability ball in place, and we're going to reach back with opposite leg, opposite hand, but we hold the ball in place while we do so. So draw that belly button in, keep your low back pressed into the floor. So we'll extend one leg and one hand, and then bring it right back up again. Extend the other hand, other leg. Draw it back up. Good. And the whole time drawing in on your belly button and keeping your low back pressed into the floor. So if you're having a hard time keeping your low back into the floor, we just don't reach out quite as, let your leg go down as far. It can go more at a 45-degree angle if that's a little bit more comfortable. So whatever it takes to keep that low back pressed into the floor. But as long as you keep that low back pressed into the floor, you can bring your leg down, bring your arm down as you reach opposite, reaching overhead. There we go. Yes. And a couple more. And it's going to be the last one. All right. And we're going to switch. So let's just switch real quick here. And we're going to roll over onto our stomachs. Actually, not on our stomachs, onto all fours for bird dogs. So we'll do the exact opposite of our sunbathing bug. We're going to come right here onto hands and feet. Hands under your shoulders, knees kind of under your hips here. And let's do this. We're going to extend one leg back. Opposite hand reaching out in front, looking straight down. Nice. And bring it back in. And then we'll reach out the other way. Brace your core. Draw your belly button in. And gently come down. And then when you extend again, opposite hand, opposite foot. And keep that head neutral, just looking straight down at the floor. Nice. And, well, depending on what you can do when you've got a dog there, you kind of have to do what you can do. Doing good work there, Sheila. You get bonus points for bird dogging with a dog. Legit. Reach it out there. Ease it down. Let's do one more. All right, bring it down. Awesome. Now we're just going to roll over on our sides for some side plank. Side plank time. Either you can be on your knees, you can have a full extension, somewhere in between, whatever you feel like doing. Going to draw on your core, brace it up, ease it right back down. You can do both knees behind you if you want, or have those legs right out in front. Press it up. Ease it back down. Reset. The elbow right underneath your shoulder. Ease it down. We're going to do a couple more on this side. Press it up. Take it back down. Let's do one more. All right, let's switch sides real quick. Same thing on the other side. Get yourself set up. Elbow right underneath your shoulder. Press it up. Feel those obliques working, those muscles on the side. Ease on down of the abdominals, helping press you up and drive you up. Keep this nice side plank, looking good. Ease it back down again, and brace, press up. Keep the belly button pulled in. Ease it back down. Let's do one more. Drive it up. All right, and down. Awesome. And then we're going to come right into some balance, and I think we need a couple of light dumbbells for our balance here. For our first balance move anyway. And we're going to use our step on our second balance move. So have your step handy. I set mine handily nearby. And first move though will be step free. Just with some light dumbbells. Don't need anything super heavy for this. Super light. We're just going to do some IYs and T's just to warm up those shoulders for this push workout. But we don't need a lot of weight for these. Oops. Yeah. All right. So get your knee lined up with your second and third toe. Shoulders relaxed. We're going to come up on to one foot and just take it right up into an eye. Ease it back down. Keep a little bend in that knee of that leg we're standing on. Big Y for yes. Awesome. Taking it down. And then coming into a T. Thumbs a little bit higher than your pinkies. Ease it back in. There we go. Nice. Coming right back up, big I. Ease it down. We're going to come into a Y. Squeeze between those shoulder blades as you reach up. And one more into a T. And down. And let's switch sides real quick. Knee lined up again, second and third toe. Come up onto one foot. All right. We'll just raise it right up. Another big I. Reaching way high. Ease it down. And into a big Y. Awesome. Bringing it down. And let's go into a T. Big T. Fantastic. And one more time around the horn. Big I. I can do it. Ease it down. And let's do a big Y. Woo! Look out. It's breezy in here. Coming down. And then a T. Big T. Nice. And take it down. All right. And let's set down one of your weights. We'll just use one of our light weights for this, because we already have a weight in our hand. It's no big thing. One light dumbbell is all we need. All right, standing right next to her step. We're just going to step right up. Weight straight out in front of us. And then we're going to twist to the side. Bring it back in. Yes. And then we're going to step it down. Bring your weight in. And then we're going to come right back at it again. Press your foot down. Drive up. Draw your belly button in. Keep that core active as we twist to the side. Bring it back around. Draw it in. Step it down. And then one more time, this time we're just going to step up. Hold it. And down. Then let's switch sides. Going to do the same thing on the other side. Get set up again. All right, so step on up. Draw that belly button and keep that core tight as you press out. We twist to the outside. Bring it back in. Bring the weight in. Ease it down. Nice. Let's come right back at it again. Step it up. Knee up. Press it out. Brace your core as you twist to the outside. Bring it back in. Bring the weight in. We're going to ease it down. Awesome. Let's go one more time. We're just going to step it up. And if I can get all the way up, we're just going to hang out here. Didn't think I was going to make it. Glad I could join you here. Yes. And press it out. Forgot about that. All right. Woo. That was a rough one, that last move. Let's get ready to work some resistance. We're going to start off with a single leg fly, I believe, with our bands. Yes, single leg band fly. Coming up. So grab a quick sip of water if you need one. And let's do this thing. Get this out of the way real quick. All right, single leg band fly time. Yes. Grab your bands. All right. Coming up onto one foot. Little bend in your elbows. And using those pecs, let's squeeze it in and hold. And then let's release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it right back in and hold. Get those pecs working and release. 3, 2, 1. Pull it in and hold. Nice. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and hold. Protect that little grape in your shoe. Always a good cue for me. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze in and hold. This will be the last one on this leg. And release. 3, 2, 1. Switch your feet real quick. Knee lined up again with your second and third toe. It's coming up nice and tall. All right, let's do it. Squeeze it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And pull and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and hold. Really trying to concentrate on feeling those pecs doing the work. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it right back in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And one more, I think. Squeeze it in. And then release. 3, 2, 1. All right. Flat those down. grab a medicine ball, and I think it's time for a side shuffle medicine ball floor touch. Yes, it is. We're going to shuffle side to side, touch your medicine ball. Ooh, let's go with that orange one just for fun. We're going to shuffle side to side and do a nice little floor touch. So nice and light on your feet, going at that aerobic intensity. Let's do it. Come down, touch. So keeping that intensity level conversational. So not going too fast, too intense. Back and forth, nice and light. You want to be able to chat with your gym friends while you work out. That's a good cue for that. If you start to really have to gasp to carry on your conversation, we're going a little bit too hard. So try to keep it in this jog intensity level. Just cruising along, having a good time, working it. Got about 5 more seconds. One more time across the room and we'll switch. Yes. All right, moving into grandma's plates time. Woo, time to do some grandma's plates. Let's do it. All right. Putting away the plates. So we worked our pecs kind of from coming straight across. Now we're going to reach up. So coming up on the 1 foot. And let's do it. Reach it up nice and high. And then release. Ease it on down. Give it a little bend in the knee of the leg that you're standing on. Squeeze and hold. Nice. Ease it down. Nice and easy peasy. Flex it right back up again. Keeping that core active, drawing that belly button in. And we ease it down. 3, 2, 1. Good. Pull it right back up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze and hold. All right, release. 3, 2, 1. Looking good. Pull it up and hold. Reaching high. Release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it right back up. Nice and high. Reaching all the way up. And release. 3, 2, 1. And pull it all the way up and hold. Good. Release. 3, 2, 1. Pull it right back up. Reaching high. Yes. And release. 3, 2, 1. We got one more. Pull it up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right. Let's switch. I think it's a side shuffle ball bounce now. Yes, it is. Lateral shuffle ball bounce. Grab a ball again. And we'll work it side to side. Lateral shuffle. That one doesn't bounce so well. Get this one. There we go. Get something you can bounce. Take it nice and light. Working your way across the floor. Throwing it down hard. Using those triceps to throw down. Kind of like when we think about when we do a triceps kickbacks, how you're hinging from those elbows and driving with the triceps. So try to drive down hard with those triceps as you work it back and forth, trying to be light on your feet, riding the balls of the feet, taking it nice, light like a ninja. Working it, we get about 10 more seconds. All right, and we're going to switch again. All right, and let's switch. Grandma's plates time again. Yes. Other side, same thing. All right, knee lined up again with your second and third toe. Here we go. All right, keep that little bend in the knee. Let's come on up on the 1 foot. Squeeze it up and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. Other hand, left hand, Eileen, you got it. And release. 3, 2, 1. And pull it up and hold. Although that's a great exercise to pair with this one. And release. That's what we used to do. 3, 2, 1. And pull it up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it right back up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, raising high. And release. 3, 2, 1. And pull it up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. Keep that core really active. Release. 3, 2, 1. Foot active, protecting your grape as you little reach up high. And then release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it way up high. And release. 3, 2, 1. And one more. Squeeze up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's switch. Time for some more cardio. Cardio time. Let's do some skiers. Go ahead and grab your bands that are up high or bands mid-level if that's what you got. No big thing. And look at 30 seconds of skiers. Trying to keep it still at that jog intensity. Let's let it rip. Skiers. So, as we jump into this, we're a few moves in here, especially after those grandma's plates and those side shuffles. Should have the heart rate cooking along pretty well now. So just continue to give yourself that talk test as you pull back, working those lats, squeeze it back. You feel some good hamstring action there too. And your quads, working them a little bit as you pull yourself through the ice and snow. Yes, it's right outside the door, but you can ski inside. You don't even have to get into your winter gear to do this one. All right, and let's switch. All right, coming up next, single leg balance scaption. So we're going to switch to some dumbbells and do just a little balance. No big thing. If I can get out of my fleece, it's become a straitjacket. All right, grab some dumbbells and let's work that scaption here. Knee lined up again with your second and third toe. Come on up onto one foot and we'll just raise it up there. All right, and we'll just ease it down and then squeeze, coming right back up. Shoulders down. Yes, look at that. Fantastic as we take it down again. Protecting that little grape in your shoe. Raise them up there. Awesome, looking great. Ease it down. Control it all the way. Nice. Gonna do at least 2 more, I think, on this leg, and then we'll switch feet. No big thing. Squeeze it right back up. Yeah, we'll do 1 more. This one right here, as a matter of fact, and then we'll switch our feet. All right, and let's do that. Get your feet switched real quick. Check to make sure your knees lined up again. And let's come on up. Raise them up when you're ready. And we'll just ease it down. A little bit at a time. Nice. Coming right back at it again. Hold it there. Fantastic. Taking it down. Nice and steady. The whole time we're working, just kind of thinking about keeping that core active. Drawing your belly button in. Keeping those shoulders relaxed as we drive these weights up. Nice. Looking good. Let's do, I think, 1 more for sure. Yes, last one right here. And we'll ease it down. All right, let's switch. Some sort of cardio happening here. What is it? Oh, medicine ball slams. Let's work those lats a little bit. Grab a medicine ball and let's slam away here. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Medicine ball slams. Yeah, throw it down hard. Down like you mean it. Use that power. And we go just as intense as we normally would. As far as the intensity of the throw. Letting those arms really swing back. I like what I'm seeing. Yes. We just don't go as fast. All right, we're just at the halfway point. Just slow, methodical medicine ball slamming. Heck, you might be knocking some snow right off the roof. Make the whole house vibrate. All right, last rep. Let's switch. And it's a tricep push away. Doing our tricep push away business. Grab those bands again. And we'll face away. Going to come up onto one foot. Hands way back as far as you can reach. And then press it straight on up. About to 45-degree angle. And then we'll release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze it right out and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze out and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Good. Squeeze and hold. Nice. Release. 3, 2, 1. And press and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Switch your feet real quick. Get the knee lined up again. And come right back at it. Squeeze it out. Hold it there. And then we'll release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. Yes. Release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it out. Hold. Yes. Squeeze. Release. 3, 2, 1. About 3 more. Press it out and hold. Looking good. Release. 3, 2, 1. And press and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. This is the last one. Press it out and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Okay, awesome. And then we'll switch. Next up, sledgehammer swings. Oh boy, haven't done those in a bit. Grab your sledgehammer bands, and we'll switch at the halfway point. Get yourself set up. All right, nice big full range of motion. Let's do it. Swing it all the way out 180 degrees. Keeping your hands lined up right off the sternum. Yeah, good tempo. Just trying to keep it still conversational. There's nothing like a conversational sledgehammer swing, I always say. Just swinging away, exhale out, inhale back, using those core muscles. Let's switch. Spin around, do the same thing on the other side. We'll just keep cranking out those reps. As we twist, ripping them out. All right, nice big twist. Let those hips pivot. Let those legs pivot. Twist it out. Exhale. Looking good. All right, and switch. All right, nice and steady. Love it. Grab a quick sip, and we will be back at the top for round 2 of our workout today. All right, single leg band fly coming up. So let's do that. Grab your bands. And let's fly away. All right, come on up onto one leg. A little bend in the elbows. Squeeze it out there and hold. And then we'll release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. Hold it right out there in front. Nice crossovers and release. 3, 2, 1. Right back at it again. Nice release. 3, 2, 1. Last one on this leg. Squeeze and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch our feet real quick. All right. And come right back at it. Squeeze it in there and hold. Good. And then release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze. Still thinking about protecting that little grape you got in your shoe. Release. 3, 2, 1. And pull and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. And one more. Squeeze it in and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. All right. And I think it's time for a side shuffle. Side shuffle with your medicine ball again. Or yoga ball, whatever you've got. Just light on your feet as we shuffle side to side. Whoo, with our ball. Trying to be light on the balls of your feet, light like a ninja. All right, 2, 1, let's go. Nice and light. Easy touch. Side to side as we work it back and forth. All right, looking good. Give yourself that talk test as you go. Just try to keep it at this jog intensity as we do our workout today. All right. Yes. Halfway point. Working it laterally. Toes pointed straight ahead. Looking straight ahead as you move sideways. All right, 2, 1, let's switch. Grandma's plates time. Already time for grandma's plates. Let's do it. Grab your band and we'll come up onto whatever leg is closest to your attachment. All right, let's do it. Squeeze it up and hold. Draw the belly button in and then release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Pull it up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze it up there. Reach it high. Release. 3, 2, 1. And pull up and hold. Great. Release. 3, 2, 1. And pull and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Looking good. Squeeze up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Amazing how hard the core works, isn't it? Reach it up there and keep that core active. And release. 3, 2, 1. Looking good. Squeeze and hold. Reach it high. You can do it. Release. 3, 2, 1. And reach it right back up there. Release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Last one. All right, let's switch. Coming to our lateral shuffle ball bounce time again. Grab yourself anything that'll bounce. And let's work it side to side. When you're ready, let's just do it. So, try to work with those. Throw it straight down if you can. Still working like a ninja, back and forth. Light on your feet. Hand-eye coordination. Nice. Working those triceps. Great job. It's what I'm talking about. And as you go, give yourself that talk test. Make sure we're staying in that jog intensity level. All right, got about 10 more seconds as we work it. All right, here we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. Grandma's plates now the upside. Other arms opportunity to shine. All right, get that knee lined up again. Up nice and tall. And let's do it. Squeeze, reach up high. There we go. And then we release. 3, 2, 1. And bring it right back up nice and tall. Yes. Release. 3, 2, 1. Brace that core. Lift. Reaching high. And release. 3, 2, 1. And reach it up and hold. Awesome. And then release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Lift and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Doing great. Pull it up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And lift and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Reaching high. High as you can. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze up there and hold. Closing in on it. Release. 3, 2, 1. Here's the last one. Pull it up and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. All right. Awesome. Switch. Skier time. Grab your bands. And let's work some skiers. Okay. Plenty of snow, I hear. Plenty of snow for skiing across the plains. Let's do it. Nice, gentle ski. Let's pull away. All right, give yourself that talk test. Second round, working our way, burning our way through it. So make sure you give yourself that talk test. And we keep the intensity level at a jog. Just for a few more days, hanging in there as a jog intensity with our cardio for this just one long endurance workout. All right, doing great. 10 more seconds. Keep pulling. Keep working it. Feel those lats working. Feel those arms working for sure. All right, and switch. Okay, coming back up with our single leg balance, our dumbbell scaption. Let's grab some dumbbells. And get yourself lined up again with your knee and your toes. Shoulders down, weights up. Hold it there. Nice. We'll just ease it down. All right, protect that little grape you've got in your shoe. Squeeze those weights up. All right. And ease it down. Nice. And pull them right back out again. Coming down. Looking good. Squeeze it up. And ease it down. All right. Nice. No big deal. Just working those shoulders. It's going to be the last rep on this leg. All right. Let's switch real quick. Shake it out a little bit. Whew, a lot of balance going on here today. Get your knee lined up again. Let's come up on that other foot and raise them up. All right. Ease it down. Awesome. Squeeze right back up. Try to keep those shoulders down. Bring it down. Fantastic. Come right back at it. Hold. Ease it down. Gonna do maybe 3 more. Yeah. I think we got some sledgehammer swings or medicine ball slams. One or the other's coming up. Squeeze it up there. Ease it down. Doing great. Oh, that was the last one. Look at that. Clock ran right out on us. All right, it is. Next up, medicine ball slam time. All right, grab yourself a medicine ball. All right, and keep that intensity level. This is one that's a move that's really easy to get that heart rate up. So keep it at a jog. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So intense medicine ball throwdowns for sure. But we just go slow and steady. Kind of like our slow, methodical burpees. just enjoying the process. Picking it up, slamming it down, and going back for more. All right, over the halfway point. Keep slamming it. Woo! Big time. Last one. All right, let's switch. And, whoops, here we go. Triceps push away time. Grab your bands again. Single leg triceps push aways. Get yourself set up. Protect that little grape. Come on up onto one foot. And squeeze it out there and hold. And then we'll release. 3, 2, 1. And press it out and hold. Nice. Release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. Looking good. Release. 3, 2, 1. And press and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze. Doing great. Release. 3, 2, 1. One more on this leg. Press it out. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch your feet real quick. Shake it out a bit. Coming up on that other foot. And squeeze it right out and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze. Nice. Release. 3, 2, 1. Reaching way back and press all the way forward. Get a good stretch on those triceps. 3, 2, 1. Press it out. And then coming back. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze. Nice. Release. 3, 2, 1. Press it out and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And one more. Squeeze it out and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. All right. It's sledgehammer swing time, I believe. It is indeed sledgehammer time. So grab your bands and let's swing away, keeping the hands right off the sternum. 180-degree turn. Let's do it. Twist it out there. Exhale out. Inhale back. Just keeping that intensity level at more of a jog. So let your nose, sternum, hands all twist together as you pull that weight around. Let's spin around and do the same thing on the opposite side. So we're nice and even out on the other side. Woo! Working those core muscles as we work our cardio this morning. All right, looking good. We got about 10 more seconds. Then we'll take a quick break and then jump into circuit 3, 2, 1. All right, let's take a quick rest. Grab a drink of water. Just a moment. Band fly time. Let's get set up for some single leg band flies. Whoop. All right, coming up on the 1 foot, a little bend in your elbows, and let's do it. Squeeze it in and hold, and then we'll release. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze and hold, and release. 3, 2, 1. Pull it in and hold, and release. 3, 2, 1, and pull and hold, and release. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze and hold, release. 3, 2, 1, and pull and hold, and release. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch our feet real quick. Come up on that other foot, and when you're ready, let's do it. Squeeze it in and hold. All right, and release. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze and hold, and release. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze and hold, and release. 3, 2, 1, and pull and hold, and release. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze and hold, release. 3, 2, 1, and pull it in and hold. Doing great. Release. 3, 2, 1, and one more. Pull it in and hold, and release. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, all right. Thank you, flies. We're all done with you for this day. Let's move into some side shuffle with floor touch with our medicine ball. So grab your medicine ball. Let's do that side shuffle floor touch. All right. Keeping it at that jog intensity. 3, 2, 1. Nice and light on your feet as you shuffle over. Easy tap to the floor. Side to side. Nice and light. All right. Looking good. Keep yourself your talk test. Make sure you're staying in that jog intensity. Conversational. Challenging, but not difficult. 10 more seconds as we work it back and forth here. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. All right, grandma's plates time. All right, last time for grandma's plates, at least for this side, we got 2 sets, 1 set on each side. Let's get set up. Knee line up with your second and third toe. Stand up nice and tall. Come up onto 1 foot. And let's do it. Squeeze it up and hold. And then we release. 3, 2, 1. And pull up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and hold. Reaching high. Release. 3, 2, 1. And pull and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Protect that grape you've got in your shoes. You squeeze up there, reach high. Release. 3, 2, 1. A little bend in your knee. You're reaching high. Yes, looking good. Release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it up and hold. Doing great. Release. 3, 2, 1. And pull it up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And pull and hold. Got a few more. Release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze up there. Reaching high. Almost done with this arm. Release. 3, 2, 1. And this last one already. Pull it up and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Woo! Awesome. Grab your medicine ball and let's do that side shuffle medicine ball bounce. All right, nice hand-eye coordination. Let's work it. Nice and light on your feet. Working it side to side. There we go. Nice and light. I said medicine ball. Yoga ball. You can use a stability ball. You know what would be really interesting? We should do this with tennis balls. That would be really, really intense. Hand-eye coordination, trying to track that little sucker as you went back and forth. Maybe you've got a Kong dog ball. That would be a good one. Anything you can bounce and get that coordination running sideways and bouncing. We got about 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch. All right, grandma's plates. The other side. All right, let's get set here. Again, knee lined up with your second and third toe. Protect that little grape. Let's come up on the 1 foot. Squeeze it up high. And then release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze it up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Squeeze and hold. Up nice and high. Love that. Release. 3, 2, 1. Everybody's putting them up on the top shelf where they belong. Reaching high and then release. 3, 2, 1. Good. Exhale. Draw that belly button in as you're reaching up there. Release. 3, 2, 1. Little bend in your knees. Squeeze it up there. And then release. 3, 2, 1. And pull right back up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Great. Pull and hold. Reaching high. Release. 3, 2, 1. Reach it back up. Nice and high. Release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And one more. Pull it up and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Whoa, grandma's plates are heavy duty, but they're done. We put them away, which is very exciting. And we're going to go into some skiers. Heading back to the snow. Let's do it. Grab your snow gear. Grab your cross-country skis. And let's get in position. So, nice big pull through. Let's let it rip. All right, nice full range of motion. We don't need to worry about cranking them out really fast. Just nice and easy. Methodical, contemplative, if you will. It's a nice contemplative cruise across the prairie, across the snow, working those lats, getting that nice crunch in there. So exhale and pull back, inhale up, working those arms, working those legs, working that core. Oh, it feels good. All right, about 10 more seconds. Keep on cruising along here. I think we're going to hit the shoulders next, I believe. All right, let's switch. And yes, indeed, it's dumbbell scaption time. Grab your dumbbells. Let's get in position here. All right, come right back at it again. Knee lined up with your second and third toe. Come on up onto one foot. And raise them up there. All right. Ease them down. Nice. Bring it right back up again. Looking good. We're burning through our workout here. Bringing it down. Fantastic. We're generating so much heat, your driveway's probably cleared off already. Here we go. Ease it down. Awesome. Squeeze it up here. Gonna do easing it down. Gonna do one more, and then we'll switch legs. Bring it up. Hold it there. Ease it down. Let's shake out those legs a little bit. And knee lined up again with your second and third toe. Get that core active. Hold in that belly button. And let's do it. Bring it up. Nice. Ease it down. Right on down. And then again, squeeze. Reaching high. Awesome. Bringing it down. Nice and steady and controlled. Right back up there again. Fantastic. Easing it down. Hope Radar's bringing you a Kong ball. Hear me talking about it. Raise it up there. Ease it down. We camped down this morning, and one of our cat, Pasha, loves these little fluffy balls. Thing was just shredded. He loved it too much. Ease it down. And that was it. Look at that. We made it right through that scaption. Yay. Woo, thank you, scaption. It is time for medicine ball slams. Grab yourself a medicine ball. And let's medicine ball slam away. All right. Keeping it still at that jog intensity. Let them rip. Full range of motion as you throw it down. Big arm swings. Yes. Throw it down hard. Like you mean it. Awesome. Exhale. Rip. Let it rip. Fantastic. Nice and steady. Give yourself that talk test. Deep into this one here. Really gets that heart rate up. So we want to keep it at this jog intensity. Got 8 more seconds. How about one more slam? And we're done. Yes. All right. Nice. All right. Last resistance move. Single leg band triceps push away. Grab a band. Let's get in position here. Elbows high. Stretch those triceps. Come up on the one foot. And let's do it. Press it out and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Press and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and hold. Release. 3, 2, 1. What a good dog. Press it out there and hold. Just sitting there watching mommy work. Release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. Let's switch our feet real quick. Get that knee lined up. Give them the second and third toe coming up onto one foot. Press it out. Hold it. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And press and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze and hold. And release. 3, 2, 1. 3 more, maybe 2. And then release. 3, 2, 1. And squeeze it out and hold. And release. 3, 2. We can do one more. Yeah. Squeeze it out and hold. And then release. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right. Last move, sledgehammer swing time. Grab your sledgehammer. And let's do it. Nice big swings. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let them rip. All right. Exhale out. Inhale back. Use those core muscles to get that sledgehammer swinging. Nice and steady. Not super fast. Just slow and steady. All right. 3, 2, one. Let's switch sides real quick. Same thing on the other side. And we'll just keep cranking them out. All right. Woo! Closing in on it now. It's the final 15 seconds. Yes, indeed. Working it here on this Monday. Snowy Monday. All right, and here we go. Count it down. We got 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo! All right, nicely done, everybody. Get a drink of water, and we'll cool it down. Yeah. Whenever you're ready, come on in. Look at Radar's already doing some stretches. That is awesome. He says, I'm done. I'm going to stretch it out. Easy. Walk it side to side. Easy arm swings. Whew. Slow that heart rate down. Nice deep breathing. Trying to bring everything back to neutral position here. Easy swings. All right. Let's do a little karaoke grapevine type twisty business just for fun. Just cause we can. Just cause it feels good. Easy twisting side to side. You can get an extreme twist in there if you want to. I kind of like to do it that way. And let's take it one more time all the way over. And get on over here. And then we'll head over that way. And you can do it any kind of an interesting walk you want to do. Put one foot out there in front. Bend your knee a little. Flex in that toe. And just ease down into it. Stretch your hamstring. Move around a little bit. And wherever you need to move to feel that stretch. Get those hammies stretched out. All right, and then let's walk it back. Ease it back, and then step back. Squeeze between your shoulder blades and open yourself up to this beautiful, beautiful Monday. And then let's go forward again and walk it on over. Put one foot out in front, a little bend in the knee. Ease down, flex your toe back. Move a little bit side to side. Move around. See where you need to go to feel that hamstring stretch so you can get it nice and stretched out. All right, let's take it back again and open yourself up one more time. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. All right, and then let's come up. And from here, we're going to actually, first, before we do that, let's stretch our quads, then we'll get on the floor. Let's do a quick quad stretch. Hey, we're already up. Let's just do that real quick. I almost jumped the gun on the quad stretch. Easy stretch. And get both sides there nice and stretched out. Flex your glute a little bit. That'll help those hip flexors release. And we're going to get those hip flexors again in just a moment. And we're going to walk ourselves out into a plank and do that little planky stretch. And have your stability ball handy because we want to stretch out our pecs because we work those pecs hard today. I'm just going to grab my yoga mat. So I have a bit of a target here. All right, so let's do it. So let's just walk ourselves out into a nice strong plank here and then take your right foot, put outside your right hand. And then take that right hand, reach it up to the ceiling. Feel that nice stretch. All right, let's come on down again. Press yourself back into downward facing radar. Stretch out those hamstrings and those calves a little bit. And then come right back into that plank again. Now, left foot by left hand, and then raise up that left hand, twist. Come down again. And back into radar's position again. Stretch it out. Stretching out those calves. All right, and from here, let's come on down into child's pose. And let's stretch the lats real quick. We did a lot of skiers, a lot of those medicine ball throws, and sledgehammer swings. So using those back muscles, let's just stretch a little bit here. Get the lats stretched out. All right, and from here, let's grab our stability ball and let's stretch those pecs. We did a lot of chest work here, working those pecs hard today. So get them on the one hand, both your knees here. Get ball in nice and close, and gently roll the ball out to the outside and look the opposite direction. Hopefully you'll feel a little bit of a stretch there. And if you're feeling like that, that's good. Then just gently bring the ball forward. And most definitely, I think you'll be feeling it there after all those grandma's plates that we put away. We put away a lot of plates today. The woman has a lot of china. All right, and then let's ease that back in. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Ball in nice and close, and then just press it out. Look the opposite direction. And then gently roll the ball forward. I know I'm feeling that one. Woo! All right, ease it back in, and then grab, if you've got it handy, grab your muscle roller or a band or anything. We're going to stretch our triceps a little bit after all that, all those pushaways as well. Going to take our roller, come right up over the top, grab on with the opposite hand, and gently pull. Get a nice stretch. And if you want to, it's always nice to get a little bit of a side stretch here too, so we just kind of ease over just for fun, because we can. Stretch it out. All right, and then let's do the same thing on the other side. Come on up and over. Gentle pull down and back, and just ease over the other way. Nice stretch. All right, and from here, let's do a quick shoulder stretch. So clasp your hands behind your back, drive your hands back. You can raise them a little bit, even drop your head back a wee bit. Whew, there we go. All righty. And let's fill ourselves up with some of that good Monday winter energy. Let's just do it. Exhale down. Nice deep breath in. Oh, it's full of ozone. How about that? Nice, fresh, wintry air, wintry energy. One more time. Exhaling down, filling yourself with this good Monday winter energy. Whew. And class is done. Yay. Nice work. Stop your timer.